name is Linden Houston. Welcome to Linden Houston Cooking. If you're new here, just to let you know you're welcome and I'm happy to have you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, do thumbs up this video to keep this channel going. Basically today, in my kitchen, I'm gonna do a bit of baking today. Here I have some chicken on the bone. So with this, I'm gonna make a stew with this. If you wanna call it brown stew, please go ahead and do so. Just gonna set my device up. Once you come in, guys, remember to double tap on the screen. I'm gonna put my kettle on. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome. So basically what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna marinate my chicken. So I like to core it first. All that is personal preference. So these are a little bit bigger. So I'm just coring it. And the thigh bits, these parts, I'm just gonna cut it like this. So when you do it like this, it cook a bit easier. Well, basically, I'm going to make a chicken stew. It's a brown stew chicken. And then after that, I'm going to make some banana bread and ginger cake. If you're new here, just to let you know you're welcome. Please remember to thumbs up the video and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. So basically, I'm just gonna cut some season up and put on that. So in this, I have some garlic. So I'm gonna chop some garlic and put on this. I have some brown sugar. It's like molasses sugar. So I'm just gonna put on it. Just need to take. San, welcome, San. Thank you very much for all the positive comment. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a Jamaican brown stew chicken I'm gonna cook. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys logging on. Please do thumbs up the video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. I appreciate it. So I have some all-purpose season and some season which I made up also on this. I'm just gonna keep this device that I can see a little bit more. Hope I can see who logging on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. So I have some thyme. I'm gonna add some thyme to this, but I'm gonna leave the stalk in it also. I'm gonna add some black pepper to this. If you want to add some chili, you can add some chili on it. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil over this. I have some next season which I made up here. This one I have a little bit more paprika in it. And I'm going to put a little bit of gravy browning over it. Or if you have soy, please go ahead and do so. What I'm going to do meanwhile, I'm going to put some fire on this. Because I need to get this going, because after getting this going, I will be making some cake. I have 3 different cakes I have to make today. Not only that, I do events also, and I do catering. So sometimes I get order for cakes and stuff. So, you know, all in one. So because I have a little bit of meat on this board, I'm just gonna prep all my stuff at once. But this gonna go in it. So I can use this board because it's gonna cook. So if you notice, I'm cutting the carrots in different angles, but that's personal preference. Well, what I'm gonna eat with the chicken, I have some rice in the fridge, so that's why I don't cook any more rice. Or you know, I can easily make some dumpling, or I can make some roti to go with it, or I can cook some pasta to go with it. There's many things you can go with it. You can cook some banana, Irish potato, mashed potato, you know, stuff like that to go with it. So now I'm gonna get my hand in this, get these all rubbed up. This meal, it depends. You know, this can take probably 20 minutes to cook the chicken, if you know what you're doing, roughly about 20 minutes. But then if you're gonna cook some rice with it, depends on the rice also, you know, 15, 20 minutes. So this is basically a Jamaican dish. Normally Jamaican food take time, but tastes good also. We like to cook from scratch. So with this, I'm gonna put a little bit more oil in this. Can you see the pan where I'm gonna saute in? Just let me know if you can see the pan. Otherwise, I'll move it over here. Can you guys see the pan? I'm going to put the chicken in. So I'm going to saute these over here. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So the carrots, I'm going to take all these, put inside here. But what I'm trying to do, and this spring onion, I'm going to cut them a bit big. So I'm going to set this aside. Just going to give these a wash. So the next thing what I have to do, I need to start the process. I'm going to make cake also. Thank you very much. This is what I like. Very, very positive comment. Pat Noah. Thank you very much, Pat. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all your positive comments. So basically what I'm doing here, I'm just browning off the chicken, catching color on the chicken. So meanwhile I'm doing that, there's something else I need to do. I need to get my grease paper ready. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Remember to thumbs up the video, guys. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. I appreciate it. In this, I'm going to put some onion in this. So that's how it looks. So I'll let him brown off a bit. So this is for my, I need to make 3 cakes. Thank you very much. Fish and chips, please are you featuring me right now? Fish and chips, welcome. Welcome, fish and chips. Today I'm doing some brown stew chicken. I'm browning off the chicken. That's what they call it, you know, in the Caribbean. But in the chef world, they would say you're searing off the chicken. Also, I'm getting some color on it. See the fat of it just popping up. So welcome guys, welcome guys. So these are for the side of the cake. So the first one I'm gonna do, I'll probably do the ginger cake. It's a little bit easier to deal with. Then I jump on the banana. I'm supposed to make a fruit cake, but that take a little bit different techniques. So with this now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut some onion. But before I cut the onion, I need to use this cutting board. So that's why I'm doing the sides for the cake first. Otherwise, I can use my hands. Just cut it in my hand. Yeah, this knife, I have 2 cases of them, 2 different. They're made in the sort of a Japanese knife, but they're not cheap. So most of the time, you know, my wife, she don't really use this. She use hers because it's very sharp. So you have to know what you're doing. So I'm gonna cut 2 more off this. Meanwhile, I'm gonna throw this in for all of this carrot in. So if I get 1 more side off this, then I'm gonna add some onion to this, some water, some tomato puree, personal preference. But the reason why I have the tomato puree is because it helps give it body. So I love onion. I'm gonna use probably about this amount of onion. You can either cut them chunky like this or in circle like this. So we're gonna put this in. I'm gonna add a little bit of tomato puree to this. About that amount. Because I don't want it bitter. The next thing with this, I'm just gonna shake it down a bit. I'm gonna add some water in that. And this is just to rinse it out because the seasoning is in this. Pour him over this. Yeah, you're crying for fish and chips. What if you seen the chicken turn into fish and chips? What you gonna do? So I'm going to add some more water to this, and I'm going to bring it to a boil. So we're going to let this boil up. Next thing what we're going to work on now, I need to sort these out. That's the next mission. So I need the thing to stuck in this. Turn this on to get a little bit more light. So I'm just going to use some butter. Let's touch it a little bit inside here. So that's one finish. Meanwhile, before I do that, I'm going to turn this oven on, warm him up a bit. So I'm just lining these. And then we have the one for the side. Well, the thing is, you can grease the cake pan, but then you need to dust it with flour if you don't use the grease-proof paper. I just tip a little bit of butter or fat because I want this to stick in it. If you notice, if I do like this, it's not falling out. So that's the reason why I just tip a little bit of butter or grease, just to let it stick in it. So I'm repeating the same process. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pat Noah. Appreciate it. Positivity go a while, trust me. You know, there's something with positive people. Their life always different from negative people. So for all your positive comments, I appreciate it. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna taste this. What I'm checking for is a flavor, because I like to catch my flavor early. Catching your flavor early, big difference. For me, that's lovely. I'm just gonna put a little bit more seasoning in it. So I'm finished with this one. So this, I can take this up also. Okay, now it's time to make my cake. Now I'm gonna do something what a lot of people haven't seen before. Probably have seen it. This cake I'm making is gonna make in the pot. Next one I'm gonna use a mixer. But this is one of my cake which it's the recipe, it's my recipe. So I need to take some of this out. Where's my spatula? Okay. So that, set this aside. Next thing now, I need to weigh out my sugar. So this is all about I'm melting the butter. So once you get the butter melt, it's game over. Exactly. Yeah, positivity, I'm telling you. I know a lot of negative people, you know, but I try to avoid them. You know, and it's good, you know, just try to avoid negative people, because negative people, you know, they'll bring you down, you know. Just try to keep it positive. So turn this off, put this in. The thing with this recipe, you have to just on the ball. It's like bam, 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 you know. So just get everything ready. Next thing what I need is my flour. Always sieve your flour. The best results, make sure you sieve your flour. In this, I'm going to add the cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon in this. And the ginger, put it straight in. And then one straight in this. About that. So this I will be using a whisk on that. It's like perfect, just a little bit more. Okay, so that can stay there. So just get my scale out the way. I'm still gonna use this anyway, so just need to put it over here. I need now add 2 eggs to this. So my bicarbonate. When I'm making this particular recipe, I always bicarbonate. I always put it in the milk. Massive difference. Where am I from? I live in the UK, live in England, but I was born in Jamaica. Is that me you're talking to, Pat, or you're talking to fish and chips? Okay, sorry. Now I'm just using, there's a rule of thumbs. Make sure when you work in just try to just, the more you cleaned up, the better you have space to work. So any little dust and stuff like this. Make sure, let's try to get rid of it. So this one is like very easy to make. Not really easy, the techniques, because you have to be careful. I'm gonna add some nutmeg in it, fresh nutmeg. Very important. Oh, yeah. I understand. So I'm gonna add the flour in. Still gonna need this. So just leave it there. So at this point, I'm gonna add the milk in. The milk with the bicarbonate. So this is my recipe, how I made it. And believe me, always work. Probably need this spoon back again. Okay, I get you. So you just gently use the whisk in this one. Make sure you whisk it out properly. So you start from the edge, go in the middle, then the bottom. So that's done. So with this now, I'm just gonna knock it down. What this do is get the hair out of it. So that's what it look like. This one going straight in the oven. I'm gonna put it on the bottom shelf. I did have some water in the oven, in this, that, help keep it moist. So this one I'm gonna put it, I normally put this on the bottom shelf. Now the next one is this one, take a little bit of time. I wouldn't say the time. If you watch how I'm going to do it, it's not really a lot of time. Where's my scale? Okay. So, okay, with this, get this going first. Okay. So this one is my world-class banana cake. This one don't miss. This one is like, this is the money. This one is a top seller. As you seen the chicken coming on, so we're just gonna let him simmer a little. And we don't want the gravy to be too liquidy. Just good consistency that it coat the back of the spoon. Okay, next thing, I need some flour. The thing is, I do delivery, but I'm not that far near London. I'm in Kent. I'm in like I do events in London, but I'm living in Kent. Once I said Kent, it's not near London. But fish and chips, if you're near, and you need something, it's not a problem, no pressure. We have to look after each other in fish and chips. We have to start with positivity, look after each other, support each other, let the wheel keep going around. That's fine. That's fine. Pat, I appreciate you, man. Trust me. 5 positivity like you, it's like 300, believe me. Thank you very much for your support. And I'm sure one day I will return the favor back. Still need more in this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pat. Appreciate all the positivity, Need a little bit more. One second, guys. Let me just sort this out. Let me just 1 minute, guys. Let me just sort this thing out. Yeah, won't able to do that again. No, this is not oxtail. In this is some brown stew chicken. I've just put a ginger cake in the oven. Now I'm working on the banana. So this almost finished. So I'm just gonna, I don't want it too dried out. I just want it to be all right. Welcome, guys. If you're just coming in, remember to thumbs up the video. Appreciate. If you don't mind, subscribe. Please do. I need to do a fruit cake, but I'll see how it goes with time. Okay, so that's ready. Let me just put this up here for the time being. Welcome to the channels. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I'm just going to set up everything. Okay, so this actually finished. Just let him dry down a little bit more and then I'm good to go. So the egg is ready. Bicarbonate. So this year I'm setting up myself to make the banana bread. Okay. I need some nutmeg in it. So the chicken is ready. What I'm going to do now, I need to blend out my bananas. One second, guys. Let me. Something I didn't do here. So with the banana, it's gonna be a little bit different. Make sure that that plugged in. So I'm just giving this a little bit of rinse. So I normally start my oven on low. Okay. So I'm gonna add my oil and my milk in. Always put something on this because if your hand catch this, everything run out. My egg. That's my way of making my banana bread. This one is like, one of my top recipe. It doesn't miss. So all of this, probably don't need this at the moment. I need to make 2 more cakes, but I'm just gonna set this aside just to have a little bit more space. Okay, with this, I'm gonna add the flour in here. And I'm gonna add a paddle. You can use sometimes I use the whisk, but I'll see how it goes. Yeah, sometimes I use the paddle. Yeah, fish and chips, thank you. You know, that's how it is, you know. When it's come to cooking, I don't play games. I take my time. You know, it's nothing to rush. I hope you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, fish and chips. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt in this. This salt I'm adding is just for balance. You know, sometimes you try some cakes, and when you try the cakes and they like, you know, just missing something. Or sometimes just a touch. So with the oil, I'm finished with this oil, so I'm just gonna the thing is with this chicken I just cooked, you know, look at it. I have some rice already, so I'm alright with it. I was gonna make some roti, but we'll see. I'll see how I feel. I'll see how I feel. Maybe I might just drop some roti on this. What I'm gonna do, pause this, because this mixer is a very good mixer. It's a Kenwood mixer. But the thing with it, if you turn this on, it keeps spinning. The next one I have two more. You know, once this lifts up, it pauses. It pauses, just go into a safety mode. So the liquid, I'm just gonna put it in here. Normally I put everything in it. Then take my time. Don't want anything because everything is like by measurement. So with this, I'm gonna put it down now, but I need my spatula. It's very important when you're doing this to have your spatula ready. So I have my special spatula. So I'm just gonna gently just take your time, because the flour inside and the sugar in the bottom also. So if you notice, I kind of raise it up like this. That's the advantage with this one from the other one. So I'm just gonna take my time. Just take your time, you know, putting down in. So it's locked in now. I like my banana bread with a bit of extra cinnamon. It makes a massive difference. Massive difference when you taste it. And my oven, I always put my oven on 150. I don't like when my oven is too high. When it's too high, cake tend to burn. I'm just giving this a wipe because I have some more stuff to cook. So I'm just cleaning down, getting ready. Yeah, I'll leave that until. So now I'm gonna use my spatula and I'm going to scrape down the side. That's why when I'm baking, I always make like the ginger cake first, but that's like easier. But with this banana, you have to take your time with him. Need something to put my spatula on. So if I get this, good evening. Hi. Marissa, how you doing? You all right? So I just increase the speed now, but then you still have to watch it because I'm going to scrape the side down again, because sometimes in the bottom you have to make sure you get everything. So what I'm doing now, I'm scraping the bottom. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you. After this, I need to make a fruit cake, but the thing is, I haven't soaked my fruits, so, but I will sort it out. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What I do, I just increase the speed because I want to get all the lumps out. Also, it helps to whisk air inside of it. So I'm just going right to the bottom here and use a spatula to help it, because you don't want any sugar in the bottom. If there's sugar in the bottom, you're going to be in trouble. When you put it in the oven, it's not going to come out properly. So I'm going to give it one more whisk on high speed. Okay, so that's it for this one. What I normally do here, I'm going to pour them out. But after I pour them out, I normally weigh them, because I don't want, when it bake, I don't want it one to be weighed more than the other. This time I'm going to get my spatula and I'm going to use that to assist me. I'm going to scrape down these. Next thing, what I'm going to do now, I need to check the weight of them. I want them to be even. So I'm going to zero the scale. Put that on 0. Okay. So I need to take some out. This one. Yeah. 12. Come on, talk to me. Okay. That's much better. So now these one now, I'm going to put them in the oven. And always, I normally put these on the top shelf in the oven. Yeah. Need to quickly, the ginger cake is rising. So the pan with the water, which I put in it, water evaporate out already, just leave a little. So that's all right. So normally slant them a bit. And I'm going to put this on about 20 minutes. Reason why I've set it for 20 minutes, because I'm going to come back and then I'm going to check it over. The next thing what I need to do, I need to soak, make some fruits up, because I didn't get to do the fruit cake mix. I'm just going to make it up and set it aside. So normally I make up my own mix. So I have some dry orange skin. Very important, don't throw them away. Where are you? I'm using this smaller one. I'm just gonna swap this and use the smaller one. Break this up. Put a piece of cinnamon stick in it. That should be all right. See how this do? Just grind everything to powder. So with this, I'm gonna add this to that. going to set this aside. These, I need to put these over here that I get them to washed up. I'm just going to weigh out some more stuff and set them aside for later. So that one is ready. Just going to have to take another one. Remember to thumbs up the live, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the channel. Need some baking powder in this. Where are you? Where are you? Once it comes in, guys, remember to double tap on the screen also to thumbs up the video. Help this channel to go off far away. And if you're new, you're welcome. So that's some nutmeg I'm adding to that. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this. But that amount should be all right. And we're going to sieve this out. Need a little bit more in that. So the thing with this, I need to let this soak So I can't start this as yet. I need to get some liquid on this, which I will have to check in the other cupboard. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I will have to end this live. Peace be unto you, and thank you for all your support and your love and your encouragement. Peace be unto you all.